before we look at these 5 engines, I thought I'd say one thing. So recently we've purchased a Bachmann Thomas for the Timothy project, but 4 new Thomas Wood engines. And I thought I'd ask you a few questions. I don't know how many I might ask, but Amy will be made from Percy, and she'll have Lady's face with Amy's eyes and mouth. I also bought a second Percy to go with that one, because I plan to make a chocolate-covered Percy from Percy's Chocolate Crunch. The third engine is a Thomas Wood Henry, who I plan to turn to Crulia. So I'm going to paint Crulia white, give her Emily's face. And I think the tender has black lining with the number 101. But I've got something to ask for the E2 family. Is Crulia's lining on the front of the locomotive black? If so, tell me in the comments below, because I would like to know, since I want to make Crulia as best as I can, so that she looks good. Because I think I might use her in Thomas Lady's Equestrian Adventures. She will be in the same gang that Albert and his friends are going to be in. But I do think I might make an episode where Crulia reforms. But anyways, let's move on to the customs. So here's Bob. So Bob is in Thomas Wood Caitlin model, but is painted black. And he has Thomas's face. Now on the tender, Bob actually has the letters Pennsylvania on there. But I don't know if I can write Pennsylvania that small, so I decided to leave those off. I don't know if I might try to write the word Pennsylvania on both sides of the tender, but I think Bob looks good nonetheless. Bob is a character from Thomas and O. Gage. And he first appeared in Thomas Doesn't Get Tricked, but he died in some episode with a runaway train, which was the Orton Hall. But I think I might make Bob a Train Heaven returnee. I explained that before. So he will be a Train Heaven returnee in Thomas Lady's Equestrian Adventures. Speaking of Train Heaven returnees, Trainboy17 gave me a good idea for Albert reforming. So I already explained that when I make the episode The Little Canterlot Railway, the furnace engines in the gang they're in will attack the narrow gauge engines, as well as Thomas and Starlight, who will be helping to build the Canterlot and Little Railway. So Albert and Proteus will both fall off of a unfinished bridge and die, but Trainboy17 said that he thought of an engine named Reginald. I think he's actually a character from GWR Studios. He said to use a 3D printed Ginty and a Gordon face. I quite like that idea. I think I might also paint him scrap metallic copper. About Reginald, so Reginald will probably explain to Albert the error of his ways and what he did that was bad, which was killing both him and Proteus. And Albert will agree to help Proteus get out, along with Reginald. So I quite like that idea. Thanks, Trainboy17. So, what do you think of Bob? Do you think he's a pretty good engine? I think Bob looks pretty good. Now let's move on to this silver engine. You may be thinking this is Silver Percy, but that's actually wrong. This is actually an engine named Silver Avenger. I know he looks like Silver Percy.
Did you spray paint it?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Because Silver Percy is this silver color. His face is silver as well, but Silver Percy has the number 6. Silver Avenger here has guns on the sides of him. I don't have any Lego guns to put on him, but I just decided to paint them on. And Silver Avenger is actually made by Milk Tanker Media. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Milk Tanker Media was the one who made Silver Avenger. But nonetheless, I think Silver Avenger looks good.
Yeah,
and it was the
shiny.
E2 family was the one who suggested Silver Avenger. So thank you, E2 family, for suggesting Silver Avenger. I quite liked making the custom. I will make Dustin and Justin soon. That was a suggestion by Trainboy17. I don't know when I'll make Dustin and Justin, but I do promise to. They will be made out of 2 diesels, but painted bronze. I think I might buy some bronze spray paint or paint them in an acrylic bronze paint.
I would spray paint it.
Sorry if I'm getting tongue twisted, but anyways. Now on to number 3. So this is Mario, and he has the red paint and the letter M on the sides. And Mario is actually from Super Mario Brothers. So Mario is the face of Nintendo. Nintendo was the one who created the Mario games. I do have a couple Mario games, but the new Nintendo Switch came out like in 2017. Don't have that. I also don't have the Nintendo 3DS, but I do have the Nintendo Wii, and I do quite enjoy playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. There are two other games that I haven't played yet, those being Super Mario Galaxy and Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, I think. So, Mario looks pretty good as a train, and I'm pretty happy with him. D. Coleman H. had plans to make Mario, but I don't know when, because he said he ran out of red paint when he made the Timothy Custom into a Trackmaster engine. But it would be nice if D. Coleman H. did. And what's Mario without his brother Luigi? So, I'm pretty happy with Luigi as well.
The mustaches are cute.
Now, Luigi's Mario's brother, and he's like player 2 of the game. There isn't much about Luigi, but he's got an own game called Luigi's Mansion. So, both Luigi and Mario look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And they are brothers, and they work together to save Peach, which I quite like. I quite enjoy playing as Mario and Luigi in New Super Mario Bros. We used to play with my sister and Leah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think of Mario and Luigi? Do you think they look pretty good as Thomas characters? And if you want me to make the other Mario characters, what do you want me to use? Like, what trains do you want me to use? Name a specific character and what train you want me to use to make them. Now let's talk about Proteus while we're on the subject of him. So, Proteus looks like another good custom. So, he was made from a 3D printed handle model. The chassis came from Rosie. Like, it was a brand spanking new with Rosie. This is actually Proteus's face, but it's a wooden railway Proteus face that I took off of my wooden railway Proteus. And I put it on this Proteus. So I think he looks like an outstanding custom. The E2 family does have a wooden railway Proteus, which I like. So Proteus will be in Thomas and Leahy's Equestrian Adventures along with Albert. So I hope you look forward to seeing episode 14, The Little Canterlot Railway. That's what the episode will be. Now, I do want to make an episode that involves Sonic and Amy, but that will probably be for episode 15. But I don't know the plot of the story yet, so do you guys think you could help me make a story plot of Sonic and Amy? If so, tell me in the comments below, because I would like to hear a pretty good story plot of the two, because I think it would be an interesting story. So, we have 10 customs left, so I'll see you in part 4.